Clappy clap, Stu. Clappy clap.
Take 2.
Chapter 2. We are here recording with a slightly new setup. Got some lights that hopefully will increase the definition and resolution and all sorts of stuff. Be able to see me smashing Stu a little bit easier, hopefully. So, Chapter 2, Stu. Hear her words.
I'm getting deja vu, to be honest.
Yes, well, let's not go there. There's not one in the can that we've already done that wasn't good enough to release.
Well, you know, I mean, if you need to delete videos to, you know, that's fine.
Waves. Hello. We're slightly different setup today. We've not going to do an introduction as in sitting on the couch. We're going to go straight into it. Got some models out the front there. But this is the official Chapter 2, yeah. Hear her words.
Final take.
Playthrough.
Director's cut.
Director's cut. So this, the purpose of this scenario is to try to gain talismans. And how do you do that, you ask? So around the board, the Sea Queen has spent all of her actions and mythos in the previous chapter and has sort of dissipated a little bit into the ether. But she has created some obelisks that Stu's generally holding up there, which have appeared in the town. They're ethereal, so we don't get any cover behind them or anything like that. And we've clarified that
yes,
before filming. We've also been through the cover, what we decided for the cover. So fences are soft cover, through the bus shelters or the shelters there are light cover, soft cover.
Yeah, because there's windows through that way, but through the sides it's hard cover.
The lampposts are hard cover, inside buildings are hard cover, and also the trees are hard cover.
And boxes are soft cover. How do you say hard cover?
We said soft cover.
Soft cover.
Yeah. So, as I said, the talismans, these obelisks have appeared, 6 of them in the town, and the purpose is after turn 2, or once we get to turn 2, one of these obelisks becomes active, and we'll do that by rolling off a d6 at the start of the turn. So not all of them, only one's active at any one time after turn 1. If we are then within 3 inches of the active obelisk, we can take a test called Hear Her Words. It costs us 1 mythos to do that. And if we pass a sand test, we get to draw a talisman out of the bag. The talismans are all numbered, 1 to 11, and you can get those from the Sea Queen campaign download on our website. It's all up there for download, and they are cut-out tokens. So we pick a random talisman from the bag, and then we can get to whichever modelers took the test and passed it would then be able to keep hold of that talisman. There's 2 variants of talisman within the bag. One which is a temporary talisman, which we'll just be using in this game, and it's usually discard to do something. When you discard it, it goes back into the bag, and it can be repicked if you're lucky or unlucky. The second type of talisman is more permanent, and they're ones that characters can keep for the course of this chapter and also keep beyond this chapter. So whichever model has picked it up can keep hold of it. You can pass the talismans to other models, and we'll go through that if and when it turns up in the game. So what do you think, Steve? What do you think?
Well, I feel like quite experienced now. I feel like got a good idea of what I want to try and achieve and how I want to do it. It's going to kick your ass.
Okay, fine. So just finally, talismans, you can only carry 1 per model can only carry 1 any one time. They can be dropped. Doesn't take an AP or anything to drop them. You can just decide to drop them.
But you have to do it during your activation.
You have to do it during your activation, correct. But I'm sure some of this stuff will come up during the course of the 6 turns, which is what this chapter has. So yeah. Not like the previous chapter where there was no defined turns. This has a set number of 6 turns. Standard deployment, 6 inches on, and I think we're ready to go to deployment. So unless you've got anything else to do apart from No, good luck, Joe.
Wow, yeah.
Thank you very much. Okay, right, time for deployment.
Yeah, let's
do
roll.
something on pay for, Steve.
Sure.
6. Okay. 7. I will let you deploy.
That's
first,
very
I
kind of
think.
you.
Yes.
So, church.
Okay.
One Holy Lady of Mercy. Mercy, Mother of Grace.
Yeah, I think she should have a rule that she takes wounds when she goes into a church.
No, I'm not putting goat in there.
No, that's true.
Glass half full. Lauren, the little speedy demon that she is. She can go all the way over here. Or does she?
Oh,
She doesn't need to, does she? Because she can just go here. She can go here.
I do love Laura.
Okay. And blood is going to go there.
Yeah.
Dorothy, she's going to go. Yeah, she's going to go there. Make sure she can see through that window.
Dorothy, aka Stu's battery.
Yeah. Okay. She's.
Oh.
She's gonna. Make sure she's within 8 inches of everything, so you know everything's a nice surprise. Let's go there. Nice even loadout. And I am done.
You're all done. Okay. So, let's go with your favourite, Bertie. Who's going to go front and centre?
Yeah. Me no like Bertie. My faction does not like range attacks of any description.
I am going to take this roof off. And Prof is
Hide in the bedroom?
hide in there.
Or is that the toilet? Is he hiding in the toilet?
Sort of that. The laundry room by the looks of it.
Do a flying jump through the window.
I'm going to go with Zeus
Yeah.
there.
Okay. That's interesting where he is at the moment, because if he stays in that building, he can't get to him with any of my big guys.
No. Then I'm going to go with Abigail,
Yeah.
who is going to
Okay,
go
yeah.
over here.
Oh, that's good. Right alongside Bay. Excellent.
Oh. Yes. But she'll soon become
Invisible.
invisible sight
Yeah,
ability,
that's
so I'm
fair
not
enough, that's
too
fair enough.
fussed about that. And then Mahara,
Everybody's favourite clay giant.
everybody's favourite clay giant. Yes, I do face an awful lot of go. So that is me deployed, sir.
Yep, yep. Okay, so, first turn.
First turn, yeah. Standard roll.
Yeah.
Oh yes. 7 again.
Excellent. Delightfully average. 5. Now my white dice back, please.
No, those dice are fine. As they stand.
I need warming up.
I will let you take first.
That's
Activation.
very kind of you.
Done on Mythos, we've both got our Mythos pools here. 10.
Both at 10. Now the name of this game is to get talismans for the next round.
Yeah, whoever has the most
Yeah.
talismans at the end of the chapter wins.
It's not killy killy. So although killing obviously is beneficial and does help stop talismans being taken through to the next round, because if you die you can't carry a talisman through to the next round.
You drop it, yeah. If
You
you're
drop
carrying
it.
a talisman, you drop
Yeah,
it.
so killing can win you it, but you need to get the talismans as well, because if you kill everyone and you don't get any talismans, you haven't benefited.
And this is the only chapter where you've got the opportunity to get talismans. Some of them are quite nice.
Yes, some of them are indeed. The Wildborn have one particular they want. Desperately.
Okay.
Blood, my little chickadee, is going to just run forward, I think. Just movement's 5, so it's got plenty of movement, 2 AP. Could move 10. I'm going to just stick it next to the cover there. Hope that you don't get any silly ideas. And pass turn. It's 3 inches, isn't it?
Within 3 inches, yeah.
I'm just going to just make sure I'm within 3. Yeah. Cool. Yep, your turn.
Thank you. Can I activate Abigail,
Yes.
who is going to do 2 lots of movement. 8 inches. She'll go hopping over the fence, will take her down to 7, so she'll end up where does she need to be, because this just needs to be the other side of the fence, so she'll just
Yeah.
hop to there.
So,
that's Abigail done.
Eager Beaver Mr. Goat is just going to move forward, making sure that he's within 3 inches of this obelisk. So that's just behind the barrels. Yeah, he's well within 3 inches.
Excellent.
Slowly catch your monkey.
Can I activate Bertie,
Yeah.
who is going to double move?
Mm-hmm.
He's 8 inches, 4-inch movement.
Yes.
He's going to go to
Yep.
maybe within 3 inches.
Mhm.
Just, standing out in the open a little bit, but and that's him done.
Mm-hmm. Dorothy, love of my life, eater of intestines. She is going to use possession, which is 1 myth. 1 myth, sorry. Which will gain her, grant her an AP to give it to Mercy.
Lose your sound as well, mate.
I will.
Put your pen down afterwards.
Okay. Now, possession. Am I right thinking I can only do it once?
So is it a 1 mythos ability?
Yeah.
Then you can do it multiple times as long as you spend the mythos and lose the sanity.
Unless it states once per game.
Yeah.
Which it doesn't.
So for example, if you read the Professors.
It's once per game. Yeah, it says in
Yeah.
brackets, so it's got a bracket
Yeah.
right at the start that says once
So
per
yeah,
game.
because I've never thought of this, but possession could be used twice, couldn't it?
If you want to drop her down to 1 AP, then yeah,
And lose 2 sand.
and lose 2 sand. Yeah. Which makes her slightly more ineffective as a leader, but makes some of your characters a little bit more.
Just tempted to give Lauren the extra AP.
Spend that sanity, Steve. Spend that mythos right early on in the game.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Oh, these as well. So, spend another one.
Yeah.
Another point of sand.
Yep.
Give 1 to Lauren.
Yep.
So they've both got vigour.
Yep.
And then she's got her single AP left, and she's going to move forward 5. It's just going to. Just there. Okay.
Okay.
All done. And, oh, sorry. If this one spends 2 or more mythos in a single activation, flip this card.
Yes, indeed. Checkers.
So she's down on her Hadouken side.
Excellent. Okay, so Maharal, Prof, or Zeus. So let's activate Maharal. So first thing he needs to do is his singular purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And let's choose Lauren. A nippy little Lauren.
Yep.
That's my singular purpose currently. And he's got a 10-inch move,
Yes.
which means I'm going to move this way to here. That's will be within 3 inches. I will spend a point of mythos.
Yep.
Takes me down to 9. I'll lose a point of sanity to invoke my sandstorm, which is cover within 8 inches. Models within 8 inches gain soft cover. Not friendly models, models.
Yep.
And that's Maharal done.
Well played, sir. Well played. So, threat range 7 plus 9. So, Lauren's got 3 AP.
Yeah.
So, she's 7 for movement.
Yep.
And 9 for charging. So, she has a technical threat range of 16.
She does. Oh. Target your.
However,
charge
he
your-
has singular purpose, doesn't he?
He does indeed. Only really effective in offensive for him, so in defending it doesn't give him any bonuses. But you'll be.
I wish you'd moved 30 further forward. She's out.
Oh, was Maharal the only one in charge
Yeah.
range? Oh,
Yeah,
dear.
funny that, isn't it? 14, 21 movement. So I could move into base with Bertie.
Yeah, or Abigail, whichever you fancy.
Yeah. Right, okay. Excuse me if I block the camera. Just doing some measuring. Right, so she's got plenty of movement. So I am gonna. So she can move well over to here.
Yep.
So she's gonna go. There.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Yep.
So I've got Zeus and Professor left.
Yes, you have.
So I'll activate Zeus.
Yep.
He's got a 6-inch move, so 12 inches in total.
Yep.
Just standing up for a bit of measurement here. 3 inches is just there. So he's going to whip round the corner.
I knew you were going to do that.
And he's going to just park himself behind the shelter.
Yeah.
Be within 3 inches of the obelisk.
Yeah.
And nicely within familiar range of Professor.
Funny that, isn't it? Right.
Okay. And that is Zeus done.
And what is the spell range for Professor 10 inches?
Yes.
Fine. It's all fine. Cool, so Mercy, she's got 3 AP as well.
Yes.
So she has movement 5. I could make her movement 6 by taking a wound. So her charge is 7, so that would be 12-inch threat range at the moment for charging, nowhere near. So add 2 would make it 14, still nowhere near. So let's say movement 15 or movement 18. Okay. So I'm just going to move her behind that.
Yep.
Just to give her hard cover.
Yep. Well played, sir.
Your turn.
So just the prof left.
Yep.
Now the prof is going to, he's got a 4-inch move, he's going to just, well the door's already open, can't see it but it is. He's going to move through 4 inches and he's going to stand at the window so he can see Zeus.
It's almost like you're learning that you need to be a bit more defensive.
Well,
And using the terrain.
well you know, we don't. I am a typical gamer when it comes to scenery. Walk around it.
Yeah.
So let's use it. Let's use it.
Yeah.
So he's well within 8 inches of Zeus.
Yep.
So he is going to use Zeus as he's familiar.
Yep.
Unless you've given Mercy, or provided me with a juicy little target of Mercy. I know she's got hard cover,
Yep.
but it would be rude not to try and revenge of Thopper, which is a 10-inch range from Zeus.
Okay.
I think you're probably well in.
Yeah. Has he got line of sight with that big old wall?
Actually, that's a very good point. To be fair, no. Actually, looking at it,
It's a hard one, isn't it?
let me just make some shenanigans here for a second. I'll put that there and that there, just so we can move this out of the way. Gaz is coming in maybe as an independent arbiter here. I don't think he has.
No, Stu's managed to get him at just the right angle that the 2 stanchions, one at the back of the bush shelter, one at the front, and the lamppost block line of sight.
Fair enough. So let's just move this back to where it was.
I could say that was a brilliant strategy, but that was just pure luck.
Line it back up with the dice, which is what I've done, so we're all back, we're all good. So, Prof has got 2 AP left.
And the end objective is to get the old talismans. You don't have to do anything else this turn.
No, I don't, but... Prof is very safe in there,
Yeah.
but he's also a little bit redundant, to a degree.
Mark, that's an opinion.
That is an opinion. So what I am going to do is I'm going to walk him around the building.
Oh, you had such a strategy!
It's called adapting.
Right,
It's called adapting.
Yeah. It's called overextension.
No, 'cause it's just, he's got 2 AP left,
Yeah.
and he's just going to walk round through that door, through that door, and
Excellent.
be porch based. Hiding behind that, nice bit of hard cover, obviously, which that post is there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's good, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
He's just moving back a tad. An inch or 2 might count. So he's still on the porch, but he's back. So
Yeah.
that
So
was-
he's no longer in cover. Because he's where he is at the moment.
he's in the house, which we declared as hard cover, but yeah,
Yeah.
he's in the
He's
porch.
out. Yeah, he's on the porch,
He
yeah.
isn't any cover.
If he's by the barrier, he gets off cover, but...
Depends what angle you're coming in
Yeah,
from as well. But from there, you've got a straight angle through.
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
see his entire base. So.
Yeah. Cool.
So yeah, that is me all done.
Cool. And I am +1 for next turn.
You are, because
Right.
I am down to 9, you're down to 8. So what we'll do is we'll just have a quick tidy up and then we'll come back for
Yeah.
turn 2.
Yeah.
So we are at the end of turn 1. We'll just do a little camera sweep of where we're actually at. So we don't know which one of the obelisks is going to be active, but we're both in a fairly decent position, to be honest with you, to pick up some. Stu, do you want to just take over and do a quick swoop there, mate?
Yeah.
I didn't expect Lauren to come that far.
No, Lauren moved a lot quicker than... she can move almost across the entire board. That's the thing that's good about her, is that she is fast. I was hoping to get a bit more out of Mercy, but you positioned everyone just right to stop me doing anything.
Yeah, Prof, I really would have liked to have kept him at the window, but I don't know whether that's going to be a mistake bringing him out. We shall see. But we don't know. There's a little shot gas there, Rules Master. Got the rule book.
Rule book, scenario, brain picker, whatever it takes.
So, right, we'll get back to the main camera and we will have some turn 2 action. Okay, so we've reset everything, we've reset our mythos pool. Stu's got +1 because he spent more mythos to me. This is turn 2. We'll change the turn dice over here. So the first thing we need to do is work out which obelisk is active.
So starting with the odd one out.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Now would you like the pleasure or would you like me to do it?
I will have the pleasure.
Okay, there we go.
See the seeds of my own demise.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Interesting.
So we'll put the dice by that so we know that. That is very interesting.
Better than what it could have been. Better than what it could have been.
That's just sealed a couple of decisions for me actually.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we need to work out who is going first. So you get
So I get +1. That is 7 + 1, 8.
and you knocked over the ethereal
Yeah.
obelisk.
What? We didn't knock them over at all last time. Did we?
Oh,
what?
that's a 6.
And a 6.
And that's a
New dice.
6.
New dice. Oh, I see. Change his dice there. I see what's going on
New
here.
dice for the win. Can't wear these ones out. So. Oh. Now, I need to make some decisions here because you've got Battery Dorothy over there, who's within 8 inches of goat, who's within 8 inches of blood, who's within 8 inches of mercy, I think.
Yeah.
So
She is on the flip side. She could just...
you can still give possession out on your flip side.
No.
Oh, you can't.
But
Okay.
I can. All I have to do is not take a wound and I go back to my normal side.
Okay, so you've got easy access to possession again.
Yeah.
Which means that goat could be Vigoured, which means he could charge Maharal this turn,
Yeah.
or his activation.
Only if he wants to, though. He doesn't have to. It's a life choice.
So I am going to activate Maharal. I said I'm going to play the scenario, and I'm going to play the scenario.
Interesting. Okay.
I am going to move Maharal 5 inches, or to within 3 inches of the obelisk.
Whichever is less.
Whichever is less. So 3 inches would be there, well within his 5-inch move. So he's just going to tow himself
Yeah.
within 3 inches of the obelisk,
Cool.
which he is. I'll just make sure there. Actually, let's make it a little bit more difficult for you. There.
Cool. Now, we both know that you have to make a sanity test. Don't you? Now, those new dice are rolling really high.
They are.
It would be really terrible if you were to fail the sanity test.
Maharal is Sand 9, but
So-
because Abigail's on the board with her indicator rule, they get +1 to any sand test. So he's Sand 10.
Yeah. Oh no! How awful! What a shame! Oh, I'm gutted for you, mate. Honestly.
So he loses. He does not pass his sanity test.
How you feeling about those new dice now?
Okay.
And you lose a
Can
sanity.
you just, Gaz? Can you just read out, please, the effect that now kicks in?
So, if the model is unsuccessful in the sand test, the obelisk portals the model to a randomly determined obelisk, and the model suffers 1 wound and the usual 1 sanity.
Oh.
So I've lost a sanity and I've lost a wound.
How did you lose the other one?
I took no, it's 1 wound there, 2 sand because I cast
Right,
sandstorm.
yeah.
It was
It's
just
the usual 1 sand.
yeah.
Yeah.
To do the testing, it's just I needed to spend a mythos. Sorry, so he's lost 3 sand attacks. So I needed to spend a mythos to do the original test on the obelisk.
Oh, that's a real shame. I'm really glad for him then.
So now let's roll to see what random obelisk he appears.
So, same numbering system.
Yep, same numbering system. 3. So 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. So is it in base contact with it?
It's in within base contact. So
So
let's
he's going to move an inch.
Yeah, but I can place him. So let's do that.
So you did sandstorm before with the mythos.
Yes.
So you should only have lost 2 sanity up to this point.
I've lost 3 because I've
It's not a
The
mythos.
failed sand test, you used
Yeah.
the usual 1 sand.
okay.
So it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
put
you,
the
don't-
usual.
you
seven-
spend an AP, not a mythos. To
Gotcha. So
check
he's
the-
lost 2 sand. Thank you.
Yeah.
He's got 1 AP left.
Yeah. No, he's spent the AP to try and get a talisman.
Moved.
I moved. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1 AP to do the talisman, isn't it?
Yeah, not a mythos.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
No.
an AP.
Any active model within 3 inches of an active obelisk may spend 1 mythos to hear her words.
Thank you.
So
A
yeah,
model
so,
that hears her words must take a
so
sanity.
you did spend a mythos then, so you should have been on 3, Sonny.
No. Then, if the model is unsuccessful in the sand test, the obelisk portals model to a randomly determined obelisk, and the model suffers 1 wound and the usual 1 sand.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha. So you lose a sand regardless. It's
Yes.
not again.
It's not an additional,
Gotcha.
it's the usual.
Gotcha.
We
So
put
he-
that word in specifically to structure the criteria.
He has got 1 AP left,
Yes.
which means he's going to move back
Is he?
to within 3 inches.
Is he? That's very thoughtful of him.
He's got 5, so he's just going to wing his way around.
And again, because it's a mythos ability, you can do it multiple times. isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. If I'd have been there, if I'd have been standing there right at the start of the turn, I could have done it
Without moving.
without moving. So he's now within 3.
So once again, it would be really terrible if you were to roll really hard.
Shush your noise. Shush your noise. Sand 10 as before.
So, spending a mythos, are we?
Yes, sorry, yeah. So he's down to
8.
8. Takes another point of sand. To attempt it again. This time, good old
I got so excited when I saw that 6.
good old Abigail has helped him because he rolls in 10 again, or 10, but he does manage to get one out of the bag.
I got so excited when I saw that 6.
I didn't. So I have got number 7.
Number 7 is Out of Reach. Discard this talisman to gain, when next charged this turn, at the end of the charge move, you may place this model up to an inch away from a charging model.
Oh, lovely.
The charging model makes no attack. So 1 use only.
So charge away with goat. And that is Maharal done for this turn. He's not going to spend any more mythos trying to put anything out or anything
Yeah.
like that.
So the common sense would be, don't bother charging him anymore, he's not a bad target. So, movement of 6. So, even with jumping over the cargo boxes, I can get well within 3. So, 3 inches is there.
Is that 1 AP to do that or
2?
2, yeah.
Cool. So, goat, 1 sand, and a mythos. Now, after giving you so much positive attitude for, really nice dice rolls for your sanity check, I'm also going to expect mine to be just as
What's your sand?
good. 9.
9.
I've never been so nervous about such a silly roll.
Oh yeah.
Skull is 1.
4.
That is 4. Let's get some spice. Let's see that spice. Number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2 is Inspiring Aura. Friendly models within 8 inches ignore fear and abomination. This is a remains that can be carried forward into future chapters.
Yeah.
I sense by your, the slump of the shoulders there, and
It's not a bad one. Not as useful for my particular faction, but I'm denying it from you. So, positive mental attitude, denying it from you.
so that's goat all done.
That is goat all done. Goat is dunny dun dun dun.
Dunny dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. So you're gonna run Bertie all the way over now? Bertie gonna go for a bit of a jog?
What's Lauren's combat attack, please, sir?
She is an 8/7 for con. She does have the ability to buff her con by 1/0 for 1 wound.
So she can go to con 9.
Yes. So she's right.
Okay. Right.
She's
so
a vehicle.
what do I do with Abigail? What do we do? What do we do?
Well, I mean, you want to do a handshake and just forfeit now, that's fine.
No. I am going to declare. I'm going to activate Abigail.
Cool. That's
First thing she's going to do is spend 1 mythos,
Okay. For a reroll?
taking me down to 7. She's going to do a quick little bit of research.
Yeah.
While she's facing off against Lauren. And then she is going to declare to disengage you. What would you like to do, sir?
What is her defence?
7.
Sure. Sure.
You let me go?
No.
Give me some time for then. You're hitting me. Boom. So that's
That'd be a double 1.
double 1.
Yeah, that'd be
So you're
double
on 10.
Yeah.
And that's 10, so I'm on 17.
So you can now move freely, but you also do damage?
Yes, I will do damage back to you. I can do that. So that's 17.
That is 7.
I will pay 1 mythos to put a bleed on you, yeah.
Well, I'm starting to understand what bad dice rolls look like now.
Good. Pen drop. And Abigail's going to have to move twice, I believe, to get within 3 inches.
You didn't
Because
want to keep these dice, did you?
Maharal's in the way.
It's over the box.
Yeah, she could go over the boxes actually, but she's still going to need to.
Lose an inch.
It's less than an inch in height.
Yeah, we haven't stacked anything.
So she's got a 4 inch move. Let me just
Yeah,
bring
so
that
those
up.
particular boxes haven't been stacked on top of each other, which means that you're not losing any movement going over them.
So she could stand there for 1 AP.
Yeah.
Stand within 3, yeah.
Obstacles below an inch in height, models
Yeah.
move now, moving no restriction.
Yeah.
That was her first AP.
Funny how your ones aren't stacked, double stacked, and mine are.
Well, you know. should have checked the scenery at the start.
Yeah, indeed. I also should have checked the dice before we started the game.
So that was her first AP. Her second AP, she is going to do Revenge of Thoth against Lauren.
She is Arcane Defence 7.
I'm Arcane Offence of 8.
Okay.
I still have my reroll if I need it. And let's just look if there's anything else. Prof's a bit far away. So yeah, we'll stick with that.
Okay.
So I'm hitting you, so I'm revenging off you, so 8 plus 8 is 16.
7 plus 7 is 14, so 2 damage.
2 damage. And I will spend a point of mythos
Of course you will.
to burn you.
You will.
Actually, no, I won't. No, forget that.
No?
Forget that.
Okay.
Forget that.
She's a bit spicy, is she?
She's looking a bit spicy because I need to spend the mythos. I'm going to do a sand test with Abigail because she's going to spend the mythos.
Ah, right, yeah, I see now.
Yeah. I didn't quite want to go into Dream Walk at this point. That would be. She has now access to Dream Walk when she wants it.
Awesome, that's what I like to hear.
She still has a reroll, which she hasn't used yet. So she is sand 9 with her +1.
With a
She's
+1,
8 burns normal, so 9. She's fine.
Yeah.
So I will draw out the bag.
Yeah. Does the reroll last until for the
Until
end of the turn?
end of the turn.
End of the turn.
Yeah.
Because some, depending on the wording, some are activation, aren't they?
No, hers is until the end of the turn. And I've got number 11.
Number 11 is Shadow Strike. Discard this talisman. The next time you charge, it only costs 1 AP.
Oh, nice.
It's nice.
It's a disposable, so it can only be used this chapter.
Yeah, so I've got 2 disposables.
But it still adds towards your win condition for the end of the turn.
It does.
End of the game.
Yes.
But obviously you can't keep it for the next game. Okay.
Whereas your one, you get to keep it.
Yeah.
And that is Abigail Dancer.
That was a very unfortunate turn.
Well, I mean, perspective is everything, I suppose.
Positive mental attitude, Stu. Positive mental attitude. I'm positive this is going to hurt. Okay, Lauren, she's not got a lot to do other than she's either going to get revenge on her or go for the win condition. I'm not confident that she will hang around now because of the damage on her. So I feel getting a talisman is not the best strategy for her. She's already at 9 damage on her.
It's only half.
But with Maharal there and her, if I don't take the initiative and do the charge.
Maharal, she's still Maharal's active singular.
Exactly. I don't think she will survive if I lead her there. I could just run away. That's an option. When she activates, she's going to lose another 2 wounds, which will take her to 7 wounds remaining.
She could recover herself, get rid of the burn.
No, she's not burning, she's got bleed.
She had a burn. Oh no, I didn't
Yeah.
put burn on yet. My
Yeah.
apologies.
So when she activates, she's going to take 2 damage.
Yeah.
She could then charge and kill Abigail in 1 round of combat.
Yeah. That'd be
Impressive.
impressive.
Could go for the talisman, but I just don't feel it's a winning strategy because I just think she's just going to get mowed down next turn by Maharal.
Do a drive-by one because you could pass it off. She could pick it up and then pass it off to somebody. Not that I'm trying to talk you into hanging around the obelisk or anything.
Move 7. She's got a fast move. She can move 7, get her near the obelisk, and then she's got another 7 inches of movement.
Yeah, we're saying that's not
Yeah.
anything to go for. She's got plenty of.
Yeah.
She can fit through there, no problem.
Yeah. Right, let's activate Lauren. She's taken damage. So she's now on 11 damage, leaving her on 7 wounds remaining. She has 7 inches of movement. Can she get through that gap without...
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, to be fair.
Don't forget you half the base size when you're looking to
Yeah.
move through gaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3
Especially
inches.
loads of room.
Yeah.
So 3 inches is there, 7 inches there, so you can move there.
Over for you. There, like that?
Yeah,
Happy with that?
There we go, okay. Right, now, that's 1 AP.
It is.
Sanity of 8 for Laura.
So pay your San and pay your mythos.
Now, before I do that, I'll just double check because I think there's something else that I've forgotten. I'll just double check. Takes a wound, give her +1 con. When she kills someone, she gets 2 wounds. Yeah, cool. Okay, that's fine. It's fine.
Good dice rolling, Stu.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, though, isn't it? I don't think I've rolled much above 4.
There's a 3, so you're well past. And what you got this time?
Number 10.
Number 10.
Number 10 is Decaying Aura. When this model activates, all enemy models within 8 inches lose 1 wound, which cannot be prevented in any way. And that's one you can carry forward into other chapters.
That
So-
just makes Lauren number 1 target.
Okay, Lauren. Do another 7-inch movement.
6 if you're going to go over the
Yep.
fence.
So that's 6 inches.
Run to the corner! Chances of now catching Lauren though with that is pretty
Yeah, she's going to keep that.
pretty high, or pretty low. So that's Lauren all done.
It is.
So I've got Prof, Zeus and good old Bertie. Who's sort of sitting in the middle there. Because I know that you don't like Bertie, he's just
He's my favourite.
hanging around.
He's my fave.
So he's
He's
got
my BBF.
a 4-inch move, that can go to 8, 12 inches, he's going to well out 12 inches I think. Yeah,
Shame.
oh, mercy might not be.
Shame, 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 shame. Shame on you.
Yeah, let's do that. So let's
Go fly it kite.
spend 1 AP to move to there.
Yeah,
Then got 9 of sight to have a go, that's cool. I'll spend 1 mythos for Bertie.
Are you saying that your flames are now going to ignore that
Your
wonderful
half-hour-
lamppost?
Yep. Those lovely burning flames are going to wrap round that lamppost and
Out of all my guys, though, she has got one of the better ran defences.
Yeah.
Of a ran defence of 7.
with 8. And he's got a reroll with Abigail.
Fine.
Frankly, my dear. So, again, I'm attacking, so ran 8 plus 6 is 14 in total.
Round bit 7, so let's see what I can do. 7, so that's a draw. 14.
So,
Not
I am
bad.
going to use my reroll.
Oh yes, I forgot.
So you're on 14.
So you need. What did you roll that last time?
I rolled 14 as well. No.
No.
So
You lost that time though.
I did lose that time, yeah.
So
So,
now
I've
we've
got
got-
4, which takes me up to 12.
So I now have a 2-inch dodge.
You've got a 2-inch dodge, yeah.
Not massively helpful, but
I didn't think it would be.
so you're gonna have to move Zeus if you want to do the old zappy zappy because you can't see where he is at the moment. Quite happy with our location, to be honest.
Don't have to dodge, mate.
I don't. You've got no APs with him anyway. I'll stay around.
Yeah, that's Bertie. I'm done.
Yeah.
Movement shot. I had to get a little cheeky burn on you there, but never mind.
5 slugs, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just gonna. Before I say no dodge, I've just had a thought. Give range just to charge.
7 inches.
Yeah, you are. I don't have to dodge.
Yours?
I know. Just trying to work out what to do. Bertie. Bertie. I dislike the So much. Don't need the extra movement to charge you because I can already run through there quite comfortably. Do I want to give her an extra AP though and stick it to her?
We're just going to adjust these fences whilst Stu
Yeah,
continues
while I
to-
spend a billion years trying to work out what I'm going to do. Okay, right, charge with mercy.
Charge with mercy. Okay, so
I can't do anything other than straight on. I haven't got any more movement than that.
yep.
Right, so mercy, blood magic is not relevant, I believe. Just double check. Yeah, sweeping strike was her mythos ability. It's only relevant when she's on multiple people in combat.
Yeah.
Skirmisher, not relevant if there's only one member in combat. Her blood magic is decrease her movement. Again, not relevant because she could make it. Are you red inside? May be relevant if I roll 11 or more. And mental strain, not doing an arcane attack.
No. So straight up calm. I am calm defense 7.
Now let's just change these dice around a bit. I don't normally get superstitious about dice, but I've rolled so low so many times now.
3 dice. I mean, what's the average?
Not 3. Oh, mwah!
See, that helps you, doesn't it?
That's better.
So you're on 14 there.
Yep. So 14 plus her com attack of 8.
So you're on 22.
I am.
Ouch. So, good old
also
Bernie's on
crits.
7.
And it crits because of her ability to crit on 11.
Okay. 7. Plus 7 is 14. He doesn't have any re-rolls or anything like that.
So 8 damage and a bleed.
8 damage, bang, and a bleed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's alright. It's alright.
That's good.
I'm happy with that.
You happy with that?
I'm happy with that, yeah.
Is that mercy all done?
Yeah. She's not going to take the talisman from over here. It's a long 3 inches.
I'm going to activate Zeus.
Are you?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 1 from the Mythos.
Yeah.
Down to 3. Take a
Spend
sand.
a lot of mythos this turn.
So flipping.
To the spicy combat
To
side.
the spicy combat side. Charge of 9.
You can't go through that, surely. So.
What do you mean can't go through that? Gaz, can we have an independent adjudicator here, please?
Is there perspex or glass in the model?
Nothing.
No. Then it is a small hurdle for the cat.
Shut up.
Is it below an inch in height?
Yes.
So it's an obstacle that has no restrictions to movement whatsoever.
Shut up.
So, as previously stated,
Whatever.
Cat is going to charge master.
Whatever.
9-inch charge, so we'll do it. There's a particular reason I want to do this, so let's go to there. 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 So, 3 dice.
Skirmisher.
Combat 7 goes to 8 because Bertie's in there.
No, it doesn't.
Skirmisher goes back down to 7.
Yep.
Thank you. God, mercy. Love it. Anyway, 3 dice. 7 on the combat. That's 19 in
So
total.
you are 7, I am 8. 12.
So 7 wounds.
Yeah.
And I will pay a mythos to
Lead.
put a bleed on you, yeah.
Okay.
And that, sir, is mercy. That's Zeus all done.
So you've managed to spend 8 mythos this turn.
Yes, and I've still got Professor left to go.
Cool. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
Turn 2.
Yeah, we're 10-2. That's interesting because that means some of your guys are super close to Flippy Flip Flip.
Professor's a mile off, Abigail's 1 off, Zeus has still got 2, Bertie's still got 3, and Mahara's still 2 off.
Okay. So she has a range of 10 for her magique, which is probably not massively relevant. So her movement is 5 on this side. She's got quite a nice corner as well. 5. So what's her charge? 7. So she can move 12. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Right, so Dorothy, my dear, I'm going to keep you on this side. She could take 1 wound. Instead, Blood is going to take 2 wounds.
Okay, good. Excellent. I love it when blood starts taking wounds.
Because, you know, what's a familiar for if not to sacrifice?
Yeah, that's what it's there for.
So survivor's not relevant at this second. So I get a reroll if I cause a wound with grasping, with crushing grasp. Okay. Okay. So blood magic has been completed. We've already said that she can move and then charge into Bertie.
Can you charge through that shelter, can you?
Well, we've just had that
I just
conversation.
I was
We've
just
had that
double
conversation,
checking.
I'm
I was
just
just double checking.
In fact, I didn't charge her, I moved her.
So it helped you out then, didn't it?
Yeah.
You know, by that previous decision.
Yeah. We're not getting competitive at all.
No, not at all.
Okay, so because she is on her flipped side,
Yeah,
she is at com 9.
yeah.
She's obviously charging with charge, so that's 3d6.
Go, yeah, Bertie, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not too good. 9 in total.
9 plus 9 is 18.
That's not too bad. I'm on 7 plus whatever this is. 6, so that's 13. So 6 wounds from
6
Bertie.
wounds. Okay, now it is crushing grasp. So sorry, how many wounds is that? 6.
6.
So that would leave him on 2 wounds, wouldn't it?
He's on 2 wounds with a bleed on him.
I
Currently.
will, just purely for safety's sake, give him fatigue as well.
Oh, okay.
There's a 7 on here somewhere. There we go. Just for safety, he's going to be less effective if he does survive. Although I was going to say, Professor doesn't matter, isn't damaged, is he?
No.
So if you remove the conditions, it doesn't gain him anything. So
Keeps Bertie alive for another turn.
yeah. Now, because she did damage, doesn't happen very often, but she's dealt damage with crushing grasp, so she now has a reroll until the end of the turn. So just for Professor's turn, she gets a reroll. And for Bloodstone, she gets a reroll.
Cool. So I've got Professor left.
Yeah.
Who, first of all, he's going to spend 1 mythos,
Yeah.
taking me down to 1.
Yep.
To command Mahara.
Yeah. To target.
Goat.
Okay.
So what's that do?
So Professor, anywhere on the board, doesn't even need to have a line of sight. He can change Mahara's target of singular purpose. So obviously with Lauren being Mahara's current singular purpose, and Lauren doing a quick leg it into the corner of the board because it's got quite a tasty little talisman.
Yeah.
I've decided to spend the mythos to command Mahara to go after somebody else. Other priority characters can do it, but they need to be within 8 inches of Mahara.
Whereas Prof could do it.
Anywhere inches.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's obviously not an AP, that's just a mythos ability he's got. Do I embrace the light to keep Bertie alive for another turn?
Don't have to do it this turn. Just have to activate before Bertie activates next turn.
No, I need to do it now, really, I believe. Because if I don't get first turn, then, you know, you could just kill Bertie outright.
Is Bertie of any use to you now? Remember what I just said about Lauren? The only thing that Bertie's going to do now by keeping him alive is make me use an AP on him.
Yeah.
That's literally all you're going to gain by keeping him alive.
Shush your noise. Okay, yes. That could be quite handy, actually. I am going to embrace the light.
That's fine.
And there's a reason for that.
Okay.
To remove those two conditions from Bertie.
Yeah. So you
And add
yeah.
2
Have you got
wounds.
2 mythos to spend?
Oh, sugar, no, apologies, thank you, Stu. Ah! No, okay, fine. I'll put those conditions back on there, which was a bleed. And
I'm trying to talk you out of
what was the other one?
fatigue.
I've never, I don't very often get to a point with a pirate when you've only got 1 mythos left.
I think I've had one turn
Yeah.
in any game where I've gone, I've got mythos to spend.
But with, just to explain my reasoning behind that was, Embrace the Light, it can actually take the Professor above his starting wounds. So I'd have got 2 wounds back off Bertie. Anyway, that's by the by, because I don't have the 2 mythos to spend. Right, so I've activated the Professor. He's going to move and charge Mercy.
Okay. That's a decision.
Yep, it is a decision. So it would be a 10-inch move, which I think he's got. Plenty.
Movement 4, charge 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just, have I got enough to charge Dorothy? I didn't think I was going to have enough. 10 inches.
Can you get through those 2 models? I remember the rules for moving through models.
I'd have to go rounds.
Yeah.
So he'd come out there.
Still got there.
Yeah, he's got plenty.
Yeah, he's got plenty.
So let's charge Dorothy instead, actually. I didn't think I was going to have enough. But yeah, so Maharal jumps down the porch, in it round, bang,
Hadouken!
leader on leader action. And you're in base contact with Bertie as well.
I am, yeah. So you are at +1?
Yes,
And
that
he's
skirmishing rule.
No. I was hoping you were going to do Mercy because it'd be like +2. No. Okay, so you are at +1, so that makes your com attack
Of 9.
9. I am com attack 9.
Just let me see if there's anything else I need to do.
I'll put one of those dice away, so I was about to roll 3 dice.
So I'm attacking, so I'll give you something to aim for. Oh,
Nice.
12 in total, plus his 9 is 21.
21. So 9 plus
7.
7 is
16.
16. So I could take that.
5 wins.
I do also have a reroll.
You do? Oh, yes! Don't roll lower than a 7.
What's the average on 2 dice?
7.
7.
What have I rolled?
7.
7. What's the likelihood of me rolling higher? Less.
50%.
So at the moment I would be taking how much damage?
I got 21, so you're taking 5 wounds.
5 wounds and a bleed. Maybe.
With one remaining mythos.
Oh, I'd so think we should have put in a rule: if you spend all your mythos, you automatically get next turn. Get +2.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Do I take it? Do I take it? I'm going to take it. Take it like a man.
Damn it. You just rolled it, see what it would have been. 6.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will spend my last
5
mythos
for a bleed.
for a bleed.
Yeah.
I'm out of mythos.
Well played, sir. I think you got definitely earned the +1 that turn.
Yeah. So that's me all done.
So yeah. So quick recap, which we'll do in the tour.
We'll do a tour round, yeah. So
Yeah,
we're going
we'll
to
do a tour
tidy
round.
up, do a tour round, and then we'll come back for turn 3.
Yeah.
Okay, right, we are now on turn 3. Stu is going to roll to see which one is active, and it's number 3. So 1, 2, 3.
Interesting.
Wow. Okay. So let's put the dice there.
Not helpful for either of us, really.
Yeah, no, actually you're right.
Neither of us want to go. The models that are near it don't want to go.
Well, I've got 2
But you
discards.
could discard and just get different talismans.
I've got 2 discards actually, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm after permanents. Obviously, I'm thinking more about the
Long game.
fuller campaign
Yeah,
going
yeah.
forward. I mean, the 2 I've got are really useful, but
Yeah.
there's 11 tokens in total. We've just done a quick count up, so there'll be 2 discard ones left with 5 permanent ones left in the bag.
Yeah, yeah.
So the chances are it might be worth doing that. Anyway, that's for this turn.
So you are definitely +1.
Yep, well, I've got no mythos left. So let's give you something to aim for. I'm on 6 in total.
6.
Needed the +1.
Reroll. Draw.
No, yes, draw. Sorry, my apologies. You could get so
4.
5.
Yeah. Cool. So you get first turn.
Yes.
Fine. It's fine. It's fine. Activate Bertie then last turn?
No. I'm going to activate Professor.
Okay. That's a decision.
That is the decision. There's a couple of reasons.
Yeah.
I do want to do the Embrace Alive just to try and keep Bertie alive and give the Professor a bit more wounds.
Because it. Can I ask for the?
Yep.
I've not seen you do it, so that
Okay,
you're ready.
so
Yeah.
once per game,
Yeah.
remove all conditions from friendly faction models.
Mhm.
There's no range for it. And heal this model for 1 wound for each condition removed.
Yeah.
This cannot take you above your starting wound value. Okay.
So he's undamaged at the moment.
He is undamaged, yes.
So it wouldn't gain him anything.
No. But do we keep Bertie alive?
It would make me put effort into killing Bertie.
Yes. And with Bertie currently there against the Dorothy, we've still got the outnumbering thing going on as well. So now's the time to act Professor. If we want to hit Dorothy,
Or
now's the time.
yeah. Totally.
So I am going to activate Professor.
Okay.
And he will spend the 2 mythos.
Yeah.
And it also pushes him nearer to his ultimate.
Yeah.
So remove bleed and remove fatigue of Bertie. Nobody else has got any
So
wounds.
because I'm a fair man.
Yep.
Are you sure that's the order in which you want to do it? Are you sure you want to do that now?
Obviously I could hit first and...
Because if you do it now, the very next time you spend a mythos, you're going to flip, and that might ruin the rest of your turn. Whereas if you do it
At the end, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, thank you. So back on. Yeah, that makes sense. Haven't spent it yet.
Yeah.
So right, I'll take those 2 off.
Yeah.
So let's hit Dorothy.
Yeah, because spending is
Yeah, no,
important because you
really
are
good.
so close.
Yeah, no, that's a really good point actually.
Yeah.
Really good point. So I'm com 8 goes to 9 because Bertie's in the mix.
On the roll, straight roll.
8.
Now this is where I want justice to prevail, and I roll double 6.
Or 7.
Or 7. So you beat me by 1.
Yeah.
So that is Dorothy. So she's already got a bleed on her.
I will spend the mythos. Put a bleed on you. I know what you're thinking because I've got the Embrace the Light and stuff like that, but it's better to get the 2 damage on Dorothy, I think. Hit you again for his second AP.
That is 6 again.
9 plus 8 is 17 in total.
So 6 plus 9 is 15.
So 2 wounds.
Yeah. Now do you do the bleed? Do ya? Punk?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Well, I've got active wounds on you.
Yeah.
Let's put it on.
Yeah.
And then third attack.
God, I deserve one decent dice roll.
Do ya?
I do. I've been very nice so far.
Oh, 8 again. So 17.
That's better. 9. So, I cause you 1 wound.
Yep.
And I will spend a thing to do fatigue on you.
Cool.
No, you've spent all your...
Don't know where, but
So the fatigue will just go to the next turn.
yes.
Yep, so fatigue on you.
Will I next activate?
Yeah. So,
That is Professor.
I also get a reroll.
You do because you've
Because
done
I've
damage with.
I've done damage with my crossbow.
How many wounds has Dorothy got left?
Loads. 8. Like I said, loads. I've just realised I made a terrible mistake. Why did I put fatigue on you? Because you're just going to heal it. Just going to remove it. Why did I do that? Why?
I'll spend 2 AP.
Are you?
No, I'll spend 2 Mythos
Are you?
down to 6.
That's nice.
To take the fatigue off of Broth and heal his 1 wound,
Yeah.
and take the 2
That's
conditions
nice.
of
Yeah,
Bertie,
that's nice. Yeah, great.
which does flip him.
Yeah.
So we do this first,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to have to roll on the sanity table.
Yeah.
Uncontrolled energies, so it's Pross flip.
Yeah.
When the professor flips to the side, all models within 8 inches, including this model, must pass an arc defense test or they suffer 4 wounds.
Yeah.
So it's everybody
So-
here, and I think blood's going to be out, isn't he? 8 inches, I think.
Might be a longer inches, but that's 8.
No, you're out. And Goat's definitely out. Let me just check if Maral's in. No. Okay.
Cool. So Dorothy is arcane defense 8.
Hey, you want to start with Dorothy, do you?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Dorothy's, my little baby.
This is where you roll high, isn't
This is
it?
where I roll the double 6.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
And Mercy. Arc defense 7. Fine. Nice low rolls there. Setting a theme.
Arc defense 7 of the prof. He rolls an 8, so he takes 4 wounds.
Does the indicator rule?
It's an arc defense.
Arc defense, sorry,
not
yeah,
Santa's,
yeah.
so 4 wounds. 2, 3, 4. And then we've got Bertie, who
What's
is arc
that?
defense 6.
Special roll. So just a Sam.
It's just San. Yeah, it's +1 San when now the girls.
And he doesn't have to do it line of sight.
He's good! Bertie's good! On 3! No! And then Zeus, who is arc defense of 7 as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Excellent.
Zeus-
Excellent.
Zeus takes it.
It's nice to see that hurt you more than it did me.
1, 2, 3.
It would have been just as good.
Now it's a sanity test, because I've flipped.
Yeah. Nice little paralysis or death.
6,
So a nice little death now would be super.
7, so that's 13,
That is fatigue.
which I've already got.
No, he hasn't.
Oh no, I took it off. So it's back on. Boom.
Excellent.
And that, sir, is the prof's turn done.
Well,
Was.
wasn't he a busy bee? Mercy or goat? Decisions are decisions. Do I kill Bertie just to eliminate that as a problem? But then goat's going to get charged. Maybe. Right. Mercy. Purely because I never get the chance to do it. I will spend 1 Mythos and do Sweeping Strike.
Okay.
Where's the 9? There's a 9 on here. Where's the 9? Okay, so Sweeping Strike.
Against Zeus and...
Yeah, if this model inflicts a wound with hunting knife, you may perform another combat attack against an additional enemy model in base contact. You may not attack the same model twice during this action.
So who are you going up against first?
So, what's the com defense of both?
Bertie is con defense 7 and Zeus is con defense 7. So your choice, mate.
Straight roll. Just double checking everything else. Skirmish does matter. Movement doesn't matter. Cool. Okay, so I will do it against. It doesn't matter really, but I will do it against the.
Zeus. Okay.
Zeus. So I'm at plus. No, I'll do it against Bird because I'm at +1. Nearly forgot.
Good
Nearly
spot.
forgot. Yeah, so I'm at +1, so that makes me 9 against 7, so I'm at +2.
Yep. Give me that time plus 2. 9. Or an 18.
Yeah.
6 plus 7 is 13.
So that is
That's Bertie dead.
sweet. Nourishing death. And sweeping strike now happens. I get to attack for free! Well, it cost a bit, but yeah.
Yeah.
So I am just a +1 now.
Yeah. Average 7. Average 7. Above average 8.
So that is even Stevens.
You were at +1, weren't you? Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
Nothing
That's
bad.
fine. I've still got AP to play with. Strike again!
Against Zeus.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. That'll do. So that is 18.
4. Ouch. It's going to hurt. So I'm on 4 plus 7 is 11.
I will spend 1 for bleed.
Spend 1 for bleed.
Yeah.
So it's 7 wounds. Is that right?
Yeah, I just take the bleed damage at the beginning of the turn, which I forgot about.
I'm on 11, you're on 18. That's right, yeah. So
Yeah.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And bleed.
Yeah, bleed.
You didn't have bleed on before.
No, I'll just put
Oh
it
no, because you attack, you charge me, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So that goes down to 8. Okay.
So you've just been with Mercy so far. That's all you've activated,
Yeah,
isn't
that's
it?
all I have activated. Charge me! Charge me!
How many wounds has Mercy got left?
Loads. 9. Loads.
Actually, my apologies.
A buck ton.
I'll take 1 wound off of Zeus because of Basat's blessing and reduce it by 1 on that side.
And I'll do the same for Dorothy.
Okay.
3 times. No, twice, because you hit me twice.
Yeah, same. Yeah. Okay.
No, I hit you once.
Good. I am going to.
Shake hands and give up.
No, I'm going to activate.
Maharaj
Okay.
charge go.
No, shush. I'm going to activate Zeus. Just in case you decide to charge with blood, I want to get the hits in before I can. So, yeah. Zeus is going to try and hit Mercy.
Sure. So, con defense 8.
Con offense of 7. No other bits and bobs in there. No. So, con defense 7.
Hmm?
Con defense 7.
Yeah. You're attacking me.
Yeah.
Well done.
9.
Do I
Plus
reroll
7.
that cock dice?
16.
Didn't want to roll
Wasn't
your...
cold. What you got? So I'm on 16.
5 plus 8 is 13.
Take 3 wounds.
3 wins.
I will spend the mythos
Should we take a bleed?
to put a bleed on you. I should have taken a bleed at the start of that turn, which I've done now. And
Cool.
I'll rub that off.
Super. And again?
Got 2 wounds left.
I've got 6 ones left and a bleed on it. Do it.
Yeah, well, we'll do.
You attacking me?
I am. Oh,
Saw the 6 and worried. Saw the 6
7.
and worried. So I'm at +1, aren't I?
Yeah,
Eight,
you're com
yeah.
8. Did you com defence 8?
Yeah. 8. This is good.
Yeah, that's good. No, that's good. That's loose dead.
Yeah.
How many did you get, Stu, just in case the camera didn't pick it
Yeah,
up?
so that's a double 6. So auto crit, so a bleed is automatically applied. So that is 8 plus. So that's 8 plus 12. 8 plus 12. So 20.
20, yeah.
I think that beats. Yeah.
That's yeah, they have 2 wins left.
What colour's Zeus inside?
Red. With a hint of spirit. Now, just because I like to discuss these things, I believe Zeus can just walk out of combat.
He could have done, yeah.
Yeah, just checking.
Yeah. Acrobat,
Yeah. Just checking.
your turn.
Smug mode engaged.
Smug mode engaged.
That I deserve that. I deserve that.
I would debate
Disagree.
that.
You disagree.
I would debate whether you deserve that.
I feel like I
to
deserve
be
it.
perfectly honest with you.
I feel like I deserved it. Okay, goat.
Yeah.
My little darling, my
Charge
little
Marlborough?
chickadee. No, not even close.
Charge Abigail.
Nope. Goat is going to do what goat should do, which is run like the wind. 12
Oh,
to there.
okay. Just got real. So that's goat done. I'm going to activate Mahara, and in his activation, he is going to get rid.
Is it an AP to drop it?
Nope. It's just in his activation.
Just to put it down.
Because
Because he doesn't discard it, does he? He puts it down on the floor.
It's a drop.
It's a
Not
drop.
a discard to the bag.
Yeah.
So that gets dropped
Yeah.
It's not an action.
there.
It's not a mythos. It is
Cool.
just drop, but it stays live on the board.
Yeah.
Cool. And you're now going to spend a...
I'm going to spend a point of mythos. Down to 5.
Yeah.
And attempt to pass a sand test of 10.
Yeah.
You are joking me. You are joking me. So, if the camera's not picking it up, I've just rolled a 12, double 6.
I'm literally twirling my moustache at the moment.
So the second time he's done that,
Yeah. So what happens? Remind me, Mark?
he transports or teleports
It could be a good thing. I mean, he's got...
teleports to another token or another obelisk.
Yep.
Anyway, right. So let's see where that is.
well, maybe a 2.
2,
Yeah. Just
1, 2.
Yep.
So there. Like
And he
that.
takes a wound.
He does take a wound.
That's so terrible. Must feel horrible. But that's what you get from getting new dice that don't roll high. Oh, the swings.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
But you've still got 2 AP.
I still have 2 AP. Yeah. Yeah.
You can use 1 movement to get back there, can't you?
Yeah, I can move back,
Yeah.
which I think is what I'm going to do, but he's going to start making him a little bit juicy on the sanity side, so let's just push him to there so he's within 3.
Yeah. And
Spend another point of mythos.
so you're spending the mythos, so you get the effect that you spent the mythos for before you
Oh,
roll
I take a
it.
wound for being slapped through the obelisk as well.
Yeah.
Takes me down to 4. And for the second time in his turn, or his activation, I'll attempt to...
That's fine.
That's a 7. When I saw that 6, the table was about.
The problem is that the old dice, the skulls were 6s.
Yeah. So he can pick a token.
Yeah.
But he will take
Mahara is seriously paying for each one of these talismans.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. So let's see what we
considering
get.
he's the guy with the highest sanity in your team.
We get a 3.
A 3? What is that?
3 is Lightfoot. Discard this talisman to treat difficult terrain as open terrain and treat impassable terrain as difficult terrain.
Super useful.
Super useful.
And I believe...
I need to take a sanity test.
Yeah.
Because he's hit his trigger.
Yeah.
That's 5 plus 7 is 12, which means he's fine.
He is
Just wanna check. A myth, sorry, yeah,
He's
it's
a myth. So 12
Still-
is the normal max, like normally is
Still
10.
fine, yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. So he has the opportunity to drop another one and do it again. Does he not?
He does. But he's not gonna.
No! But you've done the roll now, so you're not going to roll till next turn. It's not going to cost an AP to drop it.
Does he? That's a very good point. It's a very good point. But
You're basically shopping for it now, really.
What's his current state?
he's currently on 5 sand.
He flipped.
No, because he hasn't killed his singular purpose model.
Mm.
He only flips when he does that.
Which is Goat, which is running away at the moment.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'd do.
I've got 3 discards out of the bag, so that was one of the 2 remaining in there out of the 5.
Yeah. I think. I personally, at this point, you've got nothing else to do with him.
I am going to have another dab.
Yeah, I think you should.
I am going to have another dab. That could cost me long term.
Yeah.
So he's going to spend a point of sanity.
And drop that next to his base. Drop
Yeah,
that
he's going to
talisman.
drop that, yeah. That takes him down to 3.
That drops it just in contact with his base, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I can just clear a little bit closer around the gap just in case. Takes the sanity test.
What could go wrong? 6. It's
So he's good.
fine.
He's good.
It's fine.
So am I going to get the last remaining discard this talisman?
Well, it seems like the right thing to do.
That one feels good.
Yeah?
Number 8. Number 8.
Dramatic pause. Sight with sound. Target an enemy model that is in range but out of line of sight with an arcane or ran attack. Measurements taken.
No.
Ignore all intervening terrain.
No.
Let's keep that one.
That
No.
would be a permanent, can be carried forward into
No.
future engagements.
No.
Okay.
That is the one I did not want you to see you getting.
Well, I've got it. And it cost me quite a bit to get it.
You're not having it. I don't want you to have it.
Mahara has the potential to pop and leave it on the floor in front of him.
Do you have 1 AP left?
I do have 1 AP left.
Run away, little
No,
girl.
I'm not
Run
running
away.
I am not running away.
I can't believe you're not. That's like the best. That is the best for your faction.
I know.
By
but
a
I mean,
country mile.
Stu, if you want to run away on camera with the internet watching,
We're,
you
we're
know,
playing the strategy.
All 12 of them.
yeah, my strategy is changing with every single activation at the moment. I'm not running away on camera. That's not happening.
Okay. When I claw that talisman from his cold, wet clay body, you will be regretting that decision.
Will
Yeah, you
Will
will.
I?
Yeah, you will.
I'm going to 5 to leave those there. So they're the ones I've dropped.
Yep.
And that was his last AP, so that's Mahara done.
Cool. So I have Blood and Dorothy left. Blood is got a movement of 5. Hey.
Whoa.
You can move through friendly.
Yes. Enemy models, not so much so.
Yeah. Friendlies are deemed just to make enough space, turn sideways to allow you to pass by. Enemies wouldn't.
Cool. Okay. Right, so Blood has moved in.
You just moved into combat.
Yeah, I double moved into combat. Okay. I will cast Strike for 1 mythos.
Yep. Which does
Does an automatic wound
on Professor.
on
yeah.
Professor and I heal 1.
Nice. Is that blood done?
Yep.
So I've just got Abigail left.
Yep.
Who, unsurprisingly,
It's going to drop.
is going to drop her
Stop and roll.
her discard one.
Yeah.
And drop that.
Cool.
Actually, no, let's just drop it. Oh, no. Drop it.
Spend the mythos.
Spend a point of mythos. Oh.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay, yes. Let's spend a point of mythos.
Roll on the.
Taking me down to 2 mythos.
Yeah. Sense of theme that you hear.
Yeah. And I will take a sand test of 9
Yeah.
with Mercy. With Abigail.
Yeah.
She's fine.
Yeah. What spice is she getting delivered to her?
Who knows? Trying to find one that feels nice. That one feels nice.
Yeah.
It is number 5.
Side slip. Discard this talisman to re-roll when defending against the next attack this model receives this turn.
Can't keep dipping into that bag. That's the last discard.
I believe at this point, irrespective of
Yeah,
that,
she's going to
you
take
now
one.
have to
Yeah,
take your.
I do have to flip.
So you get your effect and then die roll on the table.
Indeed. So let's flip her first.
Yep.
So Dreamwalker automatically kicks in on flip. When Abigail flips to this side, place her model anywhere within 2d6, roll immediately. You may place this model in base contact with an enemy. If you do, they suffer 2 wounds. So that's going to have to be a fairly hefty roll on 2d6.
Do you want to roll these dice?
I'm
They're
going
roll super high.
to stick with these black ones. 8.
I think that's enough.
8 inches. But she's still got 2 AP left, hasn't she?
Yeah. And you've just lost the talisman that allowed you to charge for 1.
Yeah, I'll drop that.
What's the talisman you got now?
Gaz, can you just reread it for us, mate? It's number 5.
It's
Side slip. Discard this talisman to re-roll when defending against the next attack this model receives this turn.
free reroll.
So let's go
Okay.
there.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
And then we'll charge Mercy.
Oh
No, charge. Oh, sorry. Oh
Yeah,
yes, sand
yeah,
test.
that's fine, yeah.
Sand test, apologies. She's got 4 plus 5, 9. She's fine. Maybe activated as normal.
Mm-hmm.
How many wounds has Mercy got left?
Mercy.
Yeah.
Mercy has 6.
And Dorothy?
10.
Blood's uninjured at the moment, isn't it?
She has 1 wound on it.
I am going to charge Mercy. 7 inches.
Can you fit through that?
Well,
Just not sure about that. I
okay.
can't see the space.
Let me just hold that.
Yes.
Hold
Yeah.
that down.
It's half base, isn't it?
Yeah, no,
So-
I meant more actually finishing the model.
Yeah, he can
in
literally almost squeeze it through without touching.
Yeah.
So it should be fine.
Cool. But I mean, you're in base with Dorothy as well, I take it?
Yes, I would be in base with Dorothy as well, to be fair.
Excellent.
If I want to get in there properly. Okay, so 3d6 on the charge.
Mm-hmm.
Com 7.
I am com 8 with +1, so com 9.
10. Ah,
What?
that's right.
Too late.
Too late. Forget.
Research.
Research. Should have done that before I start. Yeah. Living there.
Cool. So I am 8 plus... what was
8.
that? 8 plus 8 is 16 you got.
10, I'm on 17.
Cool, so I lose by 1.
And I've all paid mythos.
Mercy, so 1 plus 2 for the bleed because I've already got a bleed on me.
Yeah. And that, sir, is Abigail done. It's all you now, because I'm out.
What's the prof on wounds wise?
He's taken 5 wounds, so he's got 17 left.
And he has defense 6.
Combat defense 6. Yeah. +1 because Abigail's in the mix. If you were attacking with Dorothy.
Yeah, but it would be -1 because of the constrictor.
Yes.
So it's still 6.
Yeah.
Constrictors is -1, that's one con.
Is it the attack from blood?
You don't have to attack from blood for constrictor to effect.
No, it'd be -2 is what I'm saying. Because blood's another model.
Oh yeah. So actually, yeah, I'd be at 10 to your 6.
Potentially.
That's +4. Got 3 attacks. Seems like I've got to do it, really. Sounds like I've got no choice in the matter, really. And Professor, once he gets onto his bad side, is just waiting to be attacked, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Dorothy, bleed comes into effect.
Yep.
She's gonna die. She's gonna die. Versus on like 3 wounds with a bleed on her. It's fine. Okay, so Dorothy. She is going to use the blood magic of blood to take 2 wounds.
Yeah.
So that she can cast down her side. Because, you know, why take it yourself when you give it to your familiar? She has still got a reroll from Crush and Grasp. Because she did that this turn.
Yeah.
So she has a divination. Just gonna remove 1 for the ability that she has of.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Can you take a arc defense test, please, from who attacked? Who did she? No.
Okay.
I made a
will
mistake. It's
ignore
my
you.
fault.
Yes.
It's my fault. I forgot it. Crackling energies. When a model inflicts non-conditioned wounds on this model, pass an arc defense test or immediately suffer 1 wound.
Ah,
So
okay.
I need to remember that for next time.
Okay.
First time I've actually played her on this side. Because
Yeah,
I
in
normally
the previous
back-
game you were using her as a battery
Yeah.
more than anything.
Yeah, which I thought I'd try a different strategy. Because she's still badass on this side.
She's a leader.
Yeah. Okay, so first attack, I'm basically at +4,
Who you going against?
Professor.
Yeah.
So yeah, because you're defense 6,
Yes.
-1 to 5.
Yeah.
Because
+1 because of Abigail.
+1 because of Abigail makes
That's
back up to 6,
Yeah.
and then I am +1 because of blood,
Yeah.
which makes me from 9 to 10.
And +1 for constrictor.
That's what we were doing with it. It's -1, not +1.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's
So you-
10-6.
Yeah. You're attacking?
Well,
3.
that might be re-rolled. Let's see what you roll.
9.
Yeah, let's re-roll.
So I'm on 15.
Let's re-roll that 3. Better. So 7 plus 10 is 17.
So 2 wins. 9 plus 6 is 15. You're on 17.
Yeah, I will.
Not re-roll that.
I can't. I've already rolled. No point putting fatigue on because you've already got it.
Does 2 wounds.
Does, but it would make her have to roll on the sanity side.
Oh, she likes to blow up, doesn't she, as well? So, oh, you know you want it.
I always roll really bad on sanity. But if I don't, I could potentially not kill him this turn.
I don't think you can kill him after that roll, but you never know.
I will,
Okay.
just because you said that.
Yeah, I know. 2 wounds then, yeah?
Yeah.
Not got a re-roll now, though, have you?
No, I haven't.
No.
7 plus.
Average.
7 plus 5 is 12, which acts as normally. So,
Oh, that's your roll.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
that's good. 9 plus 10 is a 19.
7 plus
Plus
6
6
is
is
13.
Yeah.
7 plus 6 is 13.
Yeah. So I did 19, so you do 6,
5.
5,
No, 9. 19,
9,
6, yeah.
6, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And I will do 32.
Fatigue?
Yeah.
Could kill him.
Last attack.
Yeah.
Die, Professor! Die! 17.
Oh, he could be dead now. 4 plus 6 is 10.
So that would be
Yeah.
7 then?
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, dead.
Excellent. Excellent. Not carrying anything, is he?
Nope. No, he doesn't carry anything.
No. All these 3 aren't carrying. She's carrying, he's carrying, these 2 are carrying. So we're both carrying 2 talismans. I have 3 models that aren't carrying. You have no models that are alive that can carry.
Abigail's carrying a discard and Maharal's carrying a permanent.
Yeah.
Zeus isn't carrying.
And
Zeus is
that is everybody.
So that is the end of a very bloody, for me, turn 3.
Yeah.
We'll have a little wrap up, tidy up stuff, and we'll come back for turn 4. Right, just doing a flyby at the end of turn 3. Very bloody turn for me. There's my dead pile over here. We've got Bertie in there, we've got Zeus in there, and Professor was taken out right as the last gasp there. 3 attacks from Dorothy, at +4 effectively. Done him. I thought he was quite safe, only had taken sort of 4 wounds at that point.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's the power of a leader at +4
Yeah.
with 3 AP. My mistake. So we've still got some juicy targets over here. Maharal's still in the game, but he's now got a permanent. So do I commit him? Don't I commit him? Abigail has got a temporary one. We'll see what happens. Stu is in a very commanding position at the moment. We'll reset for turn 4. We've got some discarded talismans over here, but I don't think anybody's going to be hopping over here to pick those up. I don't know. It's a win condition. Just talking to Gaz in the very short break we've had, I could have used Abigail to go after Lauren. My mistake. In my defence, I couldn't really see her from where I was sitting because she was hiding behind the tree, but I should have been aware of it. Should have looked up and seen the game. Stu passed with her. That wasn't really clear in the actual bit, but he put his dice on there to pass, which should have. But you know, there we go. We'll live and learn on that one. Stu, what are you thinking?
Don't know. Maharal's got a talisman I need to get off him. I can't let you walk out at the end of this game with that talisman.
If I walk out with that talisman, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
It's a strong talisman for me to take forward, but do I let the red mist descend? Do I, on camera, run away, as it were? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Well, you know, you've got to make some decisions.
Yep. 2 models to your
That-
5.
That talisman is probably the most powerful talisman for your faction.
Yeah.
Do you risk losing it?
Do I think of the wider
Do you
campaign?
think Maharal can survive?
What do we reckon? Gaz is not going to give anybody any hints because he's not like that. He'll tell us after we've done stuff what he thought, and I think that says it all. I think that says it all. Right, we're going to just wrap up and then we'll go back to the main camera. Okay, here we are at turn 4. We've tidied things up, we've reset our Mythos pool. You are on 10, I'm down to 4. I do get +1 though because I spent more than you last turn. Okay, first thing we need to do is activate the obelisk, or see which one's active. That's a 6, I believe.
This one.
Just checking, yeah, there's the 1, so that is a 6. Oh, very nice for you, Stu. Very nice. Now we've got some sanity tests to take. We've both got one each. I've got Abigail, who has got a san comedy of 5, so let's roll 2 dice. That's a 4 plus 5 is 9, so she can be activated as normal this turn. And Dorothy,
She's at +6.
+6. Okay, let's see how that goes.
I need to lean quite so far.
I'm just going to lean forward even further. Oh, you're all right. 14. Fatigued. Fatigued. That's pretty. That's not. That's bad.
Not terrible.
No, it's
I consider it
not the best you could get, but it's certainly not the worst.
Definitely not the worst. I could have done without. I definitely didn't want paralysed this turn.
So I've got 2 models to activate,
Yeah,
and I've got +1 to the roll, so I've got a 5 in total.
I've got a 10 in total.
Excellent. So you get to choose whether to go first or second. Have a slurp of my delightful coffee while you do that.
Now, in all likelihood, Mercy is going to die. She's currently on con attack 8. Con defensive
Abigail 7.
and she's on how many wounds?
She's got. She hasn't taken any wounds, so she's on 4 wounds, 16.
Do I just get the most out of Mercy before things end?
Well, I tried to do that with Bertie last turn, and look what happened there. You know.
Yeah. Or do I make the most out of Dorothy and strike with an extra +1? Or do I charge him with blood?
What do you let me go first?
Well, that's not bad, is it? Do I charge Goat into Maharal before you get to run away with him? Remind me of Maharal's current state. He's
Taken 3 wounds. He's got
Yeah.
21 left. He's got some sort of talisman. You don't need to worry about that really. To be honest with you.
it's a really unimportant one.
It's a really unimportant one. Yeah, just forget that one. It's not worth thinking about. It is a good one. He's got a good talisman on him. He's got singular purpose against Goat, which only affects him offensively.
Yeah.
He's com 8 and 8, so he would be com 10 8 against Goat. He's taken. I should have taken a sand test for him. He doesn't flip actually, so he is at 6 plus this. Apologies. 10 on the myth, so that's 16.
Paralysed.
He's paralysed.
Excellent.
That makes a difference.
That makes my life all downside easier.
But he will still defend himself.
He will do. Yeah, he'll still roll his dice. Yeah, Maharal's one of those characters that doesn't necessarily flip when he has to start taking sanity. His condition is that once he's killed his singular purpose model, i.e. Goat, he will then flip.
What's Maharal's con defense?
8.
Blood's going to charge Maharal.
Fear.
No.
Yes. No.
What talisman have I currently got on Goat?
You've got that on Goat, have you?
Friendly models within inches ignore abominations and fear causing models, I believe.
Correct. Okay. charge away with blood.
You remember that thing where I said, "Oh, it's really useless.
Oh, I don't know that one.
I don't know that one." I like it.
Instead of that. Happy with that one?
It's going to do a bendy charge.
Just a bit more central for the obelisks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Could go get that obelisk, but so he's going to charge. So he's at 7.
Yep.
You are at
8.
You're at -1 because of constrictor.
So I'm at 7.
So you're
Straight roll.
Straight roll with my 3.
5.
Yeah, that's respectable. That's a 12 against 5.
So I'm currently on, it was Maha roll, so
8 to 7.
13. I'm on 13.
You're at 12.
Yes, constrictor, apologies, 12.
And I'm on 7 plus. So that's 12, 13,
19.
19.
So 7 wounds.
Yeah. And I will do. So he's paralysed at the moment.
Yep.
I'm going to put fatigue on him. Because you can't remove both.
No.
Yeah, I'll put fatigue on him.
Okay.
Okay. And I will spend 1 mere to strike, dealing 1 wound, healing 1 wound. Cool. Cool.
I will activate drink my coffee while I cogitate.
Straighten these fences while you're slowing.
Mercy, annoyingly, has got a bleed on her, but 3 wounds left, yes?
And she is currently at com 8, which she's gone up to 9 because of Dorothy. Against your com attack of 7?
Com attack of 7, yeah.
So I'm at +2.
Dorothy, what's she like?
Dorothy is 9 up to 10. And she's got 9 wounds left.
9 wounds left.
Just think what I could have done if you'd kept a 1 AP charge.
Yeah.
Mm.
Could have tried to disengage and charge back in.
Got greedy, guys. Needed the permanence.
Turn 3.
Yeah.
Tough decisions though.
Layers, mate. Layers. I'm going to activate my roll and wipe off the paralysed, but that is all he is going to do this turn. He's still got the fatigued on him.
Cool.
Over to you, sir.
I've basically got to turn off of Mahara if I want to. That's the thing. Mahara's basically gone, I don't have to worry about it for a turn. Or a turn and a half because he's got fatigue as well. But I don't think I can kill Abigail before she can just kill Mercy. Do I risk taking into Mahara? Right, go. He's not done a lot this game.
Yeah. Apart from running around, scaring a lot of things, and just looking a little bit menacing.
So let's God Shard.
Yep, here we go.
And cost to spend a wound for a reroll.
Yep.
He's going to charge. Abigail. No, I'm gonna roll with the
Okay.
bigger. Don't you shake your head at me. These guys don't lay up very well. There we go. Okay, so I'm at +1 for my Godchild,
Yeah.
and +1 for being enraged,
Yeah.
and you are at -1 for blood, and I'm at +1 for blood. So I'm at 11 com, and you are at
8.
8.
-1 is it? Is it just -1?
-1, yeah. So
So
your
I'm
com
7.
defense, you're normally 7.
Com defense 7.
So I'm 11 against your 7, so I'm at +4.
Yeah.
That'll do, pig, that'll do.
Okay, so com defense 7. So how much you want?
I've got 23.
23.
So you're 7 + 7, which is 14. So I did 9.
No, yeah, at the moment you have.
You got a reroll somewhere?
Yes. Here.
Oh, yeah. Is that a reroll?
Yeah, sidestep.
That's
guy is
no,
ten.
that's what. No, that's what. No, that's what she's got. He's got.
No,
He's got.
that's
He's
what
no,
Abigail's
I'm
got.
not attacking. No, I didn't.
Oh, sorry, apologies. Yeah, yes. Yeah, so, okay.
Nice try.
Nice try.
Mark.
Yes. Yeah, so I'm at 7 + 7 is 14, so you how many doing how many words?
9.
9.
And I will hemorrhage.
Right, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with a hemorrhage.
Yeah. We should put that bleed on there now.
I've got Abigail to go.
You have. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad dog, bad dog.
Combat defense of Mercy and Dorothy, please.
Okay, so they both have com defense 8, and they both get a +1 because of the other. So they are at com defense 9.
7.
Dorothy gets com attack of 9 against Mercy's com attack of 8, so they are. Dorothy's got a slightly higher com attack if you were to disengage.
I think at this point, disengaging is an option.
It is.
So I'll be defending, which means I can use the reroll,
Yes, it is.
and I can try.
So we're in for your lunch.
Yeah. Or I could just try and hit Mercy to kill her the first attack.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Hope that you kill her.
hope I kill her.
What are the chances of it going horribly, horribly wrong?
I'm going to attack Mercy.
Okay.
No, hang on. So disengaging,
Mm-hmm.
this is important. I can't disengage and move through there because there's not enough gap in your enemy models.
Yep.
I can't disengage over you
Nope.
because you're enemy models, so I'd have to disengage, and this is solid here to be fair, so I'd have to run.
Long way around.
the-
Or do you just set off turn 5?
Yeah. Even disengaging is a risk.
It's a double risk.
2 models. I've got to pass 2 disengagement strikes. So I could try and kill Mercy in 1 AP and then disengage. Whichever way. Okay, I'm attacking Mercy.
Okay.
Common defense is 7.
I'm defensive 8 plus 1 to 9, so I'm at plus 2.
6. 13.
9.
How much is that? So
That's
18.
9 plus 9 is 18 against your.
13. So 5 wounds.
I will apply a bleed.
I'll have to try again. 4, 11.
So that's 4. So I was at plus 2, so it's 2 damage. And then.
Number 2.
Yes. So she flips. Tiny test.
Yep. Plus.
4.
Oh,
Oh, not good.
4 plus 11
Is 15, which is paralysed.
paralysed. So that will carry over.
Which hasn't activated yet.
Oh, right, yeah, of course, yeah.
So she'll activate, lose the paralyse of the bleed, and be on 1 wound.
Yeah. I'm all done. That's Abigail's hit twice.
So she's got how much left?
She's got 6 left.
Right, let's
7
activate.
left. 7 left for the bleed. Apologies.
Activate Dorothy. Inflict 2 wounds on blood.
Yeah. Has it got to be a certain distance away, or you can just.
8 inches.
Oh, you're fine.
Just double check. Yeah, 8 inches. Now Dorothy does have fatigue. So she's got 2 AP left.
Yep.
So she's going to swim. So she's plus 2. No, plus 3. Because she's con 9 plus 1 for Mercy.
Yep, 10. Gets my 7.
So that is 8. So 8 plus 10 is 18.
I roll a 10 plus 7 is 17. So 1 win.
Yeah. And I will do a. She got fatigue on her.
Nope.
Yes, has she? Do a fatigue on her. Swing again.
7 again. 14.
13.
Oh, 1 wound. Okay.
Reduced to a minimum of 1.
I will put a bleed on you.
Okay. Should carry those.
Is Dorothy carrying it? No. Thanks, mate. 3.
Thanks, mate. So that's fine. That's fine.
That's all you, mate.
I was hoping to just wipe you out. It didn't happen. Cool. Okay. So blood's activated. Goat's activated.
Lauren?
Lauren the Speedy Warrior.
Well, Lauren's coming back into the fray now, is he, she, it?
No.
All done?
No, because Mercy has actually technically got to activate.
She has.
Takes paralyse and bleed off.
Yep.
Takes 2 damage
On 1.
on 1 wound.
Yep.
What's her sanity level?
She flipped this time. That's why she got paralysed. Otherwise, she'd have been swinging it. I was hoping to kill her with Dorothy and remove the blade, but oh,
So that is it for turn 4.
yeah.
These turns are starting to go a bit quicker now, because obviously I only have 2 models left on my side.
Yeah.
Anyway, then we're going to tidy up, we'll do a quick flyby, and then we'll be back for turn 5. Thank you. Okay, we're now between turns 4, we're moving on to turn 5. Wow, that was a quick turn for me, definitely. 1 model paralysed and another model just trying to take chunks out of people, but didn't really come off very well. Stu, what do you think?
Yeah, good, bad, both.
Yeah.
Not as successful against Abby as I'd hoped, to be honest. I was hoping to do more with Dorothy. It kind of backfired a little bit more than I'd hoped.
Yeah.
I was hoping to clean sweep Abby and then get the bleed off of Mercy, and it kind of backfired a little bit.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm having to bring Lauren into the mix because I'm concerned that Dorothy's going to pop and Mercy's going to pop this turn. Mercy purely because she's got 1 wound left, and Dorothy because she's on 7 San.
I'm just trying to keep Maharal and Abigail alive now till the end of the game.
Yeah.
I need to keep them alive to try and, well, at least the permanent one. Anyway, so that obelisk is now deactivated because we're about to go into turn 5.
And one little faux pas that I made was the goat, at the end of his activation, should have done Flailing Death, which
Maharal
would have potentially done 3 wounds on Maharal, meaning when he activated he died.
Yeah.
Which isn't now going to happen.
No, but we've got some sanity tests to take.
Yeah,
this could
the game somewhat.
Yeah, this could be over quite quickly. But anyway, we will go back to the main camera and see you at turn 5.
Yeah.
Okay, right, we are now on turn 5. We've reset our mythos. I'm on 4, Stu's back to 10 because he's got all of his models. So first thing we need to do is work out which model is, or which obelisk is active, Stu. If you'd like to do the 3 again, which is this one here, is the active obelisk. Don't think it's really going to affect anything.
Not this turn. Next turn will be matter because if I do manage to free up models, I want to try and get some more talismans.
Yeah. Next thing we need to do is take the initiative test, and it's based on the what mythos you have remaining at the end of the turn, not what you've spent. So I had less remaining than you because I start off quite a lot lower anyway. But I get +1.
So that's the trying to balance the less model count.
Yes. I'm at 6.
7.
So your choice whether to activate first or
I will
not.
activate first.
Okay, and then we've got some sanity tests.
Yes, this is the important bit now because this is going to shape whether or not I can achieve what I want to this turn.
So who are you going to go with first?
Dorothy, because that's the most important one.
Okay.
So I'm at +7. Needs to be low.
My sanity table here, just in case.
8, it's not good. So that is 8
15.
+7 is 15.
She's paralysed.
Paralysed. Not what I wanted to hear.
That works in my favour, obviously. And your second one?
Mercy.
Yep.
Come on, Mercy. 6, that's fine. 6 + 4 is 10, which is normal.
I've got Abigail, who is at +6. So 7 + 6 is 13.
Yeah.
Fatigue.
Which she already is.
Which
so
she already
takes
is.
2 wounds. I believe.
Okay. Yes, it is. That's the rules of the game. So I'll leave fatigue on her, and then Mark Harral, who is also at +6, rolling on the myth table. 7 + 6 is 13. 7 + 6 is 13. Fatigue,
which he already
I'm
is.
sure he's got, so he takes 2 wounds.
Yeah.
Oh dear. And he has a hemorrhage on him with 2 wounds left.
Yeah.
Okay. So, your activation then, sir.
So, Abby is fatigued
And
with a bleed on, and
Yes.
she's got
4 wounds
4
left.
wounds left.
No.
No.
So fatigue does not stack.
Doesn't.
Hemorrhage will immediately inflict 2 wounds
Yeah.
instead. Bleed will immediately inflict 2 wounds instead. And burn will immediately.
All of the ones that actually cause
Yeah.
damage, yeah.
Okay.
The other ones, just the condition remains in play.
So just to recap then, so Abigail is now, she is on 6 wounds with a fatigue and bleed, and Mara is on 4 wounds with a hemorrhage and fatigue.
So we invented the game, we still get things wrong.
Well,
Lots of rules.
lots
Lots
of
of
rules,
rules.
lots of moving parts,
Yeah.
lots of layers.
Yeah.
We're only human.
Yeah.
Well,
I feel like Mercy needs to activate before she does.
and we've done lots of rule changes over time, so sometimes
we've
we
got
get
3 versions in it.
lost in different versions.
Yeah. Right, okay, so Mercy, she's on her flip side, so she doesn't have a myth ability. She has mental strain still, which isn't affecting me at the moment. She has only blackness. This model must take a sand test each time it suffers 1 wound, unless the blood is within 4 inches. Not relevant at the moment. Read it. This model heals 1 wound for each myth spent. And skirmish means no penalty for being engaged by multiple enemies while attacking. Okay, so she's got attack. So she is at com 9 with the +1 from Dorothy.
I'm a com defence 7.
So +2 for the dot.
But she does have
Have?
her reroll,
She does.
which I have not used yet, so I need to remember that. Her talisman.
That is a 4.
Now this is an opportunity.
So that would make it 6.
That's
That's
10.
That's her dead.
Good. Excellent. Hurrah! That wasn't. It's only taken me 5 turns to kill her. Or 4 actually, to be fair. And I didn't need to use my talisman.
Is that your first AP?
That was his first AP.
Yeah.
So I need to go with a fatigued Maharal and a fatigued Abigail. So I'm in combat with Go and Blood. Can't kill Blood. Just flip Maharal. If I could flip Maharal, it goes to 10 defence across the board, which would pretty much seem okay for the rest of the game.
She's got 2 hemorrhage. She's going to take 2 this turn and 2 next turn. It's dying next turn regardless.
Yes. Unless I recover him.
Going to get out of combat.
My choices are limited. My choices are limited. I could disengage with Abigail, but she's still got only 1 fatigue. She's only got 1 AP.
Yeah.
At least to be free.
Yeah, exactly. And Dorothy now, what's Dorothy's stats wise in regards to
She's paralysed, but she has got attack 9, con defence 8.
con defence 8? Well, and how many wounds has she got left?
8. And she has, just paralysed. She's not got bleed on her.
So she won't be able to strike if you disengage.
She's paralysed.
It's only defensive con.
Ah. Yes. I'm not here, so I will actually disengage, yeah. On the back of our cards, tracker cards, we put descriptions of all the conditions, and Stu is frantically reading those as we speak.
Trying to find a grey area to work in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Middle finger's just gone up, just for the viewers that can't see.
Just to clarify, just in case you're all wondering the same thing as Stu is right now, a model that is paralysed has its AP reduced to 0 for its current or next activation. A paralysed model may still make defensive, com, ran or arc rolls if attacked and may still dodge. You must still activate this model during your turn if it hasn't already activated.
And what we're talking about here is I'm declaring a disengaging strike, which means that Stu,
Your turn move.
a move. Stu gets to declare a sort of disengaging attack, if you like, which what Gaz is saying is that obviously she can't do that because she's paralysed and can only defend herself and not attack.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Aren't these rules great that we wrote? Stu?
Yeah, they're fantastic. Just because they make sense doesn't mean they're fair.
I think they're more than fair. So Abigail, with her 1 AP, will move away from Dorothy to be there, be there, be there. I can't get away from Lauren.
Can in a straight line, far enough away.
Yeah.
And
I'm not going to get away from Dorothy anyway. So let's go there.
You're presuming Dorothy's going to get to activate again.
Probably not. But that drops off her fatigue. She drops off her bleed because she takes her 2 wounds, and that is Abigail with her 1 AP done.
Cool. Right. Lauren, I believe, can just charge.
Mahara. Fear? Why? Just checking, just to see if you remembered.
what happens?
Oh
when
yeah. Sorry. What models are within 8 inches of? Oh yeah. Both your models take 1 wound.
What's that?
Because there's a talisman that I'm carrying.
Decaying
that does that.
aura.
Decaying aura that does that.
1 and 1.
Super. Excellent.
Good job, you remembered that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Charge! Charge.
And yes, I know you've got your stupid talisman of ignore, fear and abomination and all that rubbish. I just want to make sure you.
Yeah. Cool. So I'm at +2. You're at -1. I also have +1 on the charge for the. Is it that one? Sorry, she takes a reroll and blood magic. So blood magic is +1 com. So she's at com 9, 10, 11.
And I'm at -1, you say.
Yeah, -1 for blood.
So I'm at 7, you're +4.
Cool.
That's,
And I do have a reroll, but
I do have a
that's not
reroll.
bad.
You don't need to do a lot of damage, to be fair. Well, I've rolled a mighty average is 7 again,
And I've rolled 8.
so I'm on 14 in total. What are you on?
I'm on 11 plus 8, 19.
14, so you've done 5 wounds.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How much overkill was that?
Enough.
You've done an additional. I'll put that right in the middle there, like that.
Cool.
That's my roll then.
So blood's gonna do this, pick it up, and go to there.
That's the end of the turn? Or
Goat's now going to charge.
Yeah.
It is 1 AP to pick up an objective.
It is it? Where was the?
That's from Tombs of Power,
Yeah.
one of our core scenarios,
Where is it?
which states rules for objectives. Once it becomes dropped, it's an objective
Yeah.
marker.
So it was there.
Yeah.
I'll move my full movement there, then pick it up.
Yeah.
Cool. And then charge would go.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm at. So I've got God Shard
Don't think you can need it, mate, but yes.
and Blood Magic for the reroll.
Yeah.
So I'm at 9, and you're at -1.
You're at 9.
Sorry, I'm at 10 because God Shard and Blood, and you're at -1 for Constrictor. Blood.
So I'm at 6. So I've got 9 in total.
I have 9 on the dice plus 10.
That's Abigail done. Drops her token, or the talisman, which is the discard one. She dies.
Super. So that's end of turn 5.
That's the end of turn 5.
And I'll play straight through to turn 6.
We'll play turn 6.
Yeah, we'll play turn. I mean, at the end of the day,
It's just whether or not Dorothy can get a talisman. That's all it's down to.
so we'll go to turn 6. I've got no, obviously,
Anything to do.
anything to
You
do.
see where the obelisk is and see if Dorothy can move.
For 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be this one here.
So it's the only relevance is to whether or not Dorothy can
Yep.
move. So Dorothy has got +7. 6 plus 13 is fatigued.
So should have 2 AP.
2 AP is a movement of 10. So I am exactly 13 away. So I'll move 10 to within 3. and take a Mythos, a Sanity.
Might as well. Oh,
You roll the sanity table.
sanity table.
I did, I rolled it.
Yeah,
got
13.
that.
Yeah.
So Sanity check.
Yeah.
That's 8, which is fine because she's got 8.
Yeah. It's going to be a permanent.
This is going to be the healing one. This is
No, I
gonna
think
be
there's still one non-permanent in there.
number 1.
Discard this talisman. Wall walk. You've managed to pick
So no AP to drop.
no AP to drop.
So drop that. Spend another one.
He's going to burn through until he gets something he wants. This
Lost
is the
it.
joy of staying
Oh,
alive. Yeah.
And we found this in a couple of our test games. When you get to the end
Fine.
of this type of
Yeah.
scenario, you
Yeah.
can just burn through
Yeah.
your mythos. How much of your mythos do you use? Because it's mythos to spend.
Sorry, I've spent 2.
Because you could just literally burn through all of it.
Yeah. So I spent 1 for Bloodshard, 1 for hers. So that is. So I'm down to 6.
Yeah.
Number 4.
Healing
Yeah,
aura.
there we go. That's the one.
So for everybody else, when this model activates, all friendly models within 8 inches recover 1 wound.
Cool. So in total I have 2, 4, 8 and 10.
And I have none.
No. Good game?
Yes. Yes, very good game. So that is the start of the chapters that bring in these types of items. So the next 2 chapters have similar effects, but there's different. The Sea Queen is becoming ever more sort of powerful, if you like, after her initial splurge in chapter 1. She's starting to regain, and as we go through the chapters, she'll start to become slightly more physical each time we activate a chapter. Stu's got some 4 permanents that he can carry through. They can stay on the same characters. He can move them around in between chapters.
Yeah, I can not use them.
You
to
can
keep
not
them
use
safe.
them and leave them there in your little hideout. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what he does in chapter 3, because he's got some quite tasty ones there, but you need to use them for them to be tasty.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
And if you use them, you can grab them.
Yeah, absolutely. If you bring them to the table, I can go into combat and try and take them off him by doing wounds initially, but then not applying the wounds and taking them off him. But that's all to see in chapter 3. Yeah. But thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Any final comments, Stu or Gaz?
Chapter 2,
Yeah.
not chapter 3.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, chapter 2.
Yeah. So this is a challenging scenario, because you could argue that in the end I just fought my way through it, but actually some of the talismans I got early on helped me to win. The fear one helped more than I expected, so
Yeah.
it's one that I didn't value as much as I perhaps should have, because it meant I didn't have to roll dice. Mark got really unlucky with some sanity stuff, which didn't help him. I rolled some bad dice at the beginning, but I made up for it big time when it mattered. Yeah, I think we're discussing the Professor quite a bit at the moment with strategy.
Yeah.
Because he's quite a challenging guy to play with, because he's very good in range, arcane, in arcane attacks. He's not great defensively in combat, and we're trying to work out the best ways to use him and when to flip him, to use his abilities in the right manner. Bertie, when he's used right, we've found that if you can have a few myth damage through a few sanity already on you, to the point where you flip at the right time, your flip mechanic is actually really devastating,
Yeah.
especially against my faction. Unfortunately, it happened too early, didn't it, this time?
But yeah, I mean,
can't come back too
his
early.
flip is. Hopefully, you'll get to see it next chapter if I can time it right. But his flip is basically he does a charge action with his ranged attack, and he blows his canister, his flamethrower up, which can be, we found in playtesting, was quite devastating.
I find your faction, if you can time your flips right, it can change the game.
And rerolls.
And
Yeah,
rerolls,
and
yeah.
rerolls and stuff like that.
I mean, I did make some fundamental errors in that game. I I think we've discussed it.
Yeah.
We've certainly discussed it off camera. Professor should have really been around about here, behind some hardcover,
Yeah.
difficult to see, using the familiar to cast spells through, using his own range. He's got a 10-inch range. This is the psychological thing with these scenarios. When an obelisk becomes active, in my head I'm thinking I need to get there. The win condition from the scenario is getting objectives or getting talismans.
Yeah.
And you, at that point, which one's active, not the next turn, because you're always relying on the D6 roll.
Yeah.
But Stu and Gaz has made some good, valid points on and off camera about the way that this faction works. So some things to consider next time. Prof can be devastating. Wasn't particularly devastating in this game.
No, I think unfortunately you got into combat at the wrong time.
Yeah.
And got swamped.
I fixated on Mercy too much in that game.
Mercy is just a very strong solo character.
I think I'd done a fairly hefty chunk of damage off her.
Oh yeah, she died in the end.
But that was my problem. Because I've done a hefty chunk of damage off her, I just wanted to go in and finish her off to remove activations from you. Yeah. Which ended up costing me too much. Too many activations.
Getting Mercy and Dorothy in combat as a pair.
Dorothy is
lethal.
an absolute monster in combat if you've got the right...
I've never played her the way that I played her today. I always play her as a battery.
+4 is just...
I've always played her as a battery, which I still think is a totally valid early game strategy. But once you get to the point where you can get her to flip at the right time, you need to get her in that combat.
And Prof being combat defense 6, I mean, it's negated somewhat on his same side by having Fencer 3d6 removing the lowest, so he can
just
potentially hold his own. But on his flip side, he loses Fencer, which doesn't sound like a lot, but actually it's massive, significant.
But it becomes quite devastating arcane wise once he's flipped.
Yeah. He needs to just keep that distance which is hard because my faction is trying to get in your grill the whole time.
Yeah. Use your disengages as well. You don't always have to attack because you can disengage and still get an attack essentially by your opponent striking you as you go away. Yeah. And in this, to move to obelisk, sometimes disengaging gets you closer because you declare your move. Yeah. The disengaging strike comes, and if you do make enough damage, you walk away and do damage as well. Yeah. If you don't, then you're still tied, but that's where you were in the first place.
Especially with a lot of the pro have got the same defence as they have offence. Yeah. So they're not losing anything by moving out of combat. No. Yes, you're potentially opening yourself up to a charge, but if you can position yourself... The biggest thing is I piled everybody in. Yeah. Every time I was getting everybody in, you were at -3.
Blood with Constrictor.
Blood is such a powerful character. He doesn't do much himself, but he massively swings the combats because he's giving +1 to the combat because of himself, and he's giving -1 because of his Constrictor ability. So he's effectively 2 people. Yeah. Plus strike, which is straight to win. Just I did that 3 or 4 times. So he was just staying alive. I was chucking wounds on him, and it's just blood's not going to kill someone, but he helps a lot.
He keeps the other 2 alive as well by allowing you to do blood magic on him. Yeah. While being able to recover it using Mythos.
Yeah, I mean Lauren, she got royally hit hard, and in the end I just had to run away. Yeah. And it worked out nicely for me because once I was in control, she could come back
into the front.
Yeah.
So chapter 3 next. If any of you want to follow along or have a look and see what that chapter's all about, you can download the Sea Queen campaign free from our website, www.paranoid-miniatures.com. And you can see what's going to be sort of challenging us in the next chapter. But we have to get that up hopefully in the next couple of weeks. Yeah. But for now, that's it from us. Cheers for watching.